Whose stupid idea was this?
Yours. You said we had to check it out.
We didn't have to agree.
Must have broke free during the storm. Mike.
Yeah, she's got a pulse.
Do you reckon she'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so.
You wouldn't think somebody so small could weigh so much. Thanks for your help, Mel.
It's all right. Me out of the office.
What about you two? I could murder a cuppa.
Wasn't there a distress signal?
Coast Guard didn't hear anything. Did you see her, though, the girl? She's gorgeous.
Just get the tea.
Better put some bromide in yours.
I've got to get home, son. I've got a meeting in 2 hours. What's going on here? I don't remember ordering a fire engine.
What's all this, huh? Oh, God, look at this.
What are you two doing here?
Looking for a taxi.
You'll find one here, will you? Seafront's still blocked from last night's storm. I had to walk into town.
Do you want a hand, George? What happened here?
See what happened here? Struck by lightning, the windows are smashed, the place is flooded. What do you think?
Not a good night, then.
You could say that, and I can't get anybody to help.
I'm going to sort it out for you.
Oh, can you?
Here. Where's the phone?
That's very kind of you. All right, what's the catch?
Sure. I'm in a good mood. I have just signed the deal of the century with Simon. Talking of which, George, you never came back to me on the Beach Hut Cafe. Still interested in buying it?
I don't know. £3 is a bit heavy for me.
Hang on a minute. Are we talking about the Beach Hut Cafe at Langley Beach?
Don't tell me you're interested in it as well.
No. Too remote for me. It's all yours.
Perfect timing.
Why? Have you identified the right one?
There are no markings on it at all, which is very interesting because the Coast Guard's had a report of an unmarked wreck. Yeah, they're taking it out of the water at Myrmouth.
Looks like someone's trying to keep a low profile.
Yeah, do you want to come and have a look?
No, I thought the marine section was dealing with it.
Well, they've asked me to hold the fort until they can send somebody down there. Looks like we'll be working together, partner.
Not sure I can stand the competition.
Well, I think you'll cope. I'm just waiting for Steve to get back.
Why, where is he?
Well, he's still coping with his hormones. He's disappeared down the hospital to ogle our mysterious castaway.
Well, he won't be able to speak to her.
Oh, she's still unconscious?
Yep. And when she does come round, she's talking to me first.
Right. Let's have 2 life rafts launched. There may be other survivors.
Well, what do you reckon someone's chances were in a life raft in that storm?
We're better than staying on this seat for a start. Whoever owned it kept it well hidden from the authorities. Look at the state of it.
Or maybe it could belong to somebody who doesn't know much about boats.
What makes you say that?
Well, look, who would inflate their life jacket before they put it on?
It weighs a ton.
It wasn't our Asian girl because she already had hers on.
Hey, look at this. We've got US dollars. My word. Obviously tourists on a trip to Florida. White powder. Well, it's my guess that the beautiful Asian girl was travelling with a white British citizen born in Poole in 1957.
Oh, yeah.
And travelling under the name that's probably false, Jeff Docker.
Right, don't handle the evidence.
Well, this is probably false anyway. I recognise the face, though.
Where from?
Well, don't forget that any evidence I find, I have to give to the Marine Police section first.
sure they'll really appreciate it with your fingerprints all over it. Do not touch it again till I get some evidence bags.
OK, Mum?
Mike!
It'd be possible for me to go in and have a word with her. Presumably she's...
Drug smuggling?
Could be, given the evidence.
Yeah, well, not her. She's not involved.
Why, because you fancy her?
No, it's just an instinct.
How come they'll let you in to talk to her anyway?
Well, the doctor said it might help bring her round. And I told him I was the one who rescued her from the life raft. Well, I had to say something. I'm hardly a relative, am I?
Well, what if she can't speak English? She won't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. Still neither do the rest of us most of the time.
There was no ID on the man on the boat, but he had a couple of rubles in his pocket.
Any idea how he died yet?
He had some bad head injuries, so it looks like murder. Got the whole CID squad coming down tomorrow to work on it.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Just didn't have much of a chance to work on it myself. I've got one dead person who can't talk to me, and the other one in a coma. God knows where the man in the passport is.
Well, knowing your luck, he's probably drowned.
Oh, don't say that. I want someone alive, awake, to talk to me.
Well, I'll talk to you now. Anyway, I thought you decided it was drug smuggling.
Yeah, I know what I think. Just got to prove it.
£1,000 for a bit of wood stuck over a window?
It was an emergency call-out, out of hours.
Well, what's his 10% for?
Yeah, that's my call-out fee.
You were already here. And another thing you failed to mention, it was your flaming company, not somebody you knew.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. You're going to claim it all on insurance anyway. Oh. Unless, of course, you were stupid enough not to insure yourself properly.
So that my solicitor's taking care of everything, thank you. Don't worry, I'll pay you. Less the call-out fee. You get the money when it comes through.
George, why don't you sell me your lease? That way you can make a real go at a beach hut cafe. You can make a good profit on that beach if it's a good summer.
If?
Oh, well. I'll leave you to it then.
What do you want me to say? I don't know, just speak Indian to her or something. Speak Indian? There's no such language. How do you know she's from India anyway? I don't. Just do it anyway. There's numerous different languages and dialects in India. Well, how many do you know? None. What? But you're Indian. I'm from Bradford. I could sing on Ilkley Moor Bartat if you like. Come on, Ramesh, you must know something. I know a couple of nursery rhymes my mum used to sing to me. Right, anything, anything. Speak Indian to her. No, my luck, she'll be from Birmingham. Chande se jave nindia, chan India jave. So jave nindia, jan India jave, jan India aja. Come on, love. I know it's a lullaby, but please wake up. I'll have to sing again. It hurts me, you know. So jave, nindia, jave, aja, nindia. Chande se jave, nindia, jave. Blimey, I'm better than I thought. Steve, you're awake.
Who are you? The Coast Guard found him this morning.
That's two bodies. It's getting heavier by the day.
You're not kidding. And if we don't come up with some answers soon, this whole case will be taken over by the regional. Great if you could give me a positive ID on this one.
Yeah, I know him. It's Danny Harris. Like a local rogue, part-time fisherman. I knew he'd been involved in smuggling booze, but not drugs.
Well, maybe he's gone up the market. There's a lot of drugs passing through Russia. That would all fit in with the other guy. Look, have a word around the harbour, see what he's been up to.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, the Asian girl came round last night. I'm going to have a word with her this morning.
So I do your footwork, and you get to interview the main player?
Hey, who said life was fair?
I thought we were working together on this.
Oh, all right. You can come, but don't ask any questions.
I'd love to answer your questions. I just can't remember anything.
Yeah, the doctor said it's quite common to suffer post-traumatic memory loss of this kind.
It doesn't matter. Just take your time, and if anything comes to mind, just tell us.
Yeah, just let your mind go blank. Sorry.
Well, there's not a lot to tell you, really. I think I'm called Shah. I'm definitely English. I know that. Any idea where from? London, I think. Steve says I sound quite posh.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, it's been really great having Steve round, actually. Do you think they'll give him an award for rescuing me?
Oh, I'm sure we'll think of something together.
So you've no recollection of why you were on this boat? I can't even remember a boat. Can I go and see it? I'd really like to.
Yeah, I can arrange that if it helps.
Yeah. I don't suppose you know who this man is? No. Should I?
Not sure yet. We found him on the fishing boat we told you about.
Have you got anything else I can look at?
No, not at the moment. But I did have an idea.
I thought maybe you'd like to come and stay with me for a bit.
Be nicer than here. They'd give us a chance to have a chat.
Great. I'd like that. I'd like to get out of this place. Whoever this head belongs to, she definitely doesn't like hospitals.
Great. Well, that's it then. I'll have a word with the doctors and we'll get you out of here. There's no rush.
There is for me. I want to know who I am.
Are you mad?
I am to let you cook. I do that.
You don't know anything about her.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting her stay here.
Well, this whole amnesia thing could be a cover-up, so she doesn't have to admit what she was up to.
Gosh, really? And I never thought of that.
Is that why you didn't tell her about the Russian on the boat?
Yes, I don't want her to know anything about the deaths. Oh, and by the way, Danny definitely did drown. But the Russian didn't.
Was he murdered?
Don't know. They said the head injuries could have occurred after he died. But they're going to do some more tests and get back to us.
Well, maybe he OD'd on all that cocaine. There was enough on board.
No, because we've already checked that.
Sorry.
That's all right. The less we tell Shah, the better. Got more chance of catching her out if she stays here. I just wanted to think that we're trying to help her out.
For all you know, she could be a killer. That gun on the boat wasn't for show. She's got contacts on land. They'll be coming looking for her.
No, we've got undercover officers watching her.
But you'll still be here on your own.
No, not with you in here to protect me.
You may mock, but I was trained for close-quarter protection in the Navy.
Oh, well, that must have been fun on a shipload of men. I'll make up the spare room.
I've sorted out a trip for you to see the wrecked boat tomorrow afternoon.
Thanks.
I could take you if you like. Make a day of it.
No, I think I should go, Steve.
No, I'd like Steve to come. I don't feel as if I've got that many friends. I could do with a few familiar faces around.
Right, well, we'll see. I'll have to ask my boss.
And you'll have to ask his. You okay?
Yeah, sorry. Just remembered something. I was having a meal with two men.
What do they look like?
I don't know, but one of them put a cloth in my mouth. And I fainted. It really hurt me. It really, really hurt me.
See, I told you she was genuine. Bet you any money she was kidnapped.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, you can tell she's a bit of class, can't you? Look, her family's worth a few bob.
So why haven't they reported her missing then?
Because
You're floundering?
No, because the family have contacted the police somewhere and they're keeping it all hush-hush and out of the papers while they track down the kidnappers.
Do you really think the police officers concerned wouldn't tell the rest of the forces in the country?
They might not.
How is she?
She's got a cough. She's gone back to bed.
Well, Steve reckons she was kidnapped.
That's funny, so does she. You didn't happen to mention about the guys on the boat, did you?
Yeah. Well, it sounded like she knew. I thought you told her.
No, I was waiting until I went to see the boat.
Nice one, Steve.
Sorry, Mel. Maybe I should stop talking to her.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You've probably done us a favour.
How come?
Well, you told her there were 2 men on the boat. Suddenly she remembers being kidnapped by 2 men. Did you describe them?
I don't know what they look like.
Ah, nor does she.
It's just a coincidence. She is still the innocent party, I'm telling you.
He's going to have a right field day with you if he's right about the kidnapping theory.
Well, there's no ransom note.
Or maybe nobody wants her back. Or maybe her family were sending her off for some arranged marriage somewhere. Maybe they don't even know she hasn't made it.
So Steve's right. She could be an innocent party.
Yeah, she could be. But the smart money says it's drugs. And she's hiding something.
So young, yet so cynical.
So, what do you think?
Well, how should I know? I'm just an amateur.
No. No. No! Sure, it's all right. It's all right, you're all right.
I'm hot.
Oh, no, you're sweating. Having a bad dream?
I haven't got anything to dream about. It's really scary. It's like a blank page and there's nothing there.
You feel all right?
Yeah, we're all right. Mike's here to protect us. Love the underwear. Wakey, wakey. Oh, how sweet.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing in here? I thought you went home. Get off.
Come on, up you get. We're doing a photo call this morning in the village hall. I'm trying to get Sean on breakfast and TV. Here, made you some tea.
Thanks. How is she?
Well, she didn't sleep much, which means I haven't either. But it did give me a chance to ring around and get some of the press interested. God, it was very difficult. Come on, up you get.
Yeah, a bit of privacy, please.
I've seen it all before, Mike. Don't open the curtains.
Yeah, thanks, Mel.
Well, as you join us here at Bridhaven on the South Coast, the young Asian woman in question is about to make a public appearance. She's been called Shah for the time being. She thinks she's about 20 years old and is from the London area. And the police are hoping that this news conference will help to identify her.
How are you feeling?
A bit nervous.
Don't worry, this won't take very long. They've all had a press release, so there's no need for you to answer any questions. But you should be ready for them to take photographs the moment you step out through that door. If you want to come away, just tell me. I'll bring you straight back in here.
Can one of you come with me?
Shut up, Steve.
I could just stand behind her.
Oh, yeah, I'd like that. Please.
Come on, then, son.
Don't do anything daft, like hold her hand.
Yes, Mum.
If you'd all sit down, please, we can get started. Oh, and thank you all for coming. Right. Now, who'd like to start the ball rolling?
How are you planning to publicise this on a worldwide scale?
Well, for a girl who's supposedly hiding something, she seems to be cooperating a lot.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh, look, she's loving all this. 15 minutes of fame before we find out who she really is.
So why is she doing it?
Well, if she's been up to no good, then whatever she does now doesn't matter. She's been cool. Unless she tries a runner, which seems unlikely.
Or unless she's waiting for somebody to come and rescue her.
Yeah, or distract us while they get away. I mean, she takes 4 or 5 coppers off the job just guarding her, not to mention all this.
Yeah, but if she's involved in drug smuggling, surely they'd have unloaded the gear by now and gone.
Well, not necessarily. Now, the deal could have gone wrong. They could have got washed ashore in the wrong place.
So what do we look for? Some sort of drug factory?
Yeah, I don't know. Strangers in town?
We've already got those, Mike. They're called tourists. Well done.
Very impressive.
Thank you. One of the photographers stuffed this in my hand. They're offering me £5,000 for my story. So, what happens now, Melanie?
Well, I think we'll look round the wreck boat this afternoon. I thought maybe Steve could show you around Bridhaven for a couple of hours.
Oh, great.
Well, you can't.
Why not?
We're supposed to be helping out your dad's cafe, aren't you? I'll catch you up.
What cafe's that?
My dad owns a cafe in Bridhaven. Was struck by lightning in the storm, so I said it'd help him tidy the place up.
Yeah, well, I don't mind helping out. Stop me trying to work out who I am.
Really?
Yeah.
It won't take too long.
Great, OK, you two do that, and I'll catch you later.
All right.
Stop! OK, take it easy. My name's Adam Cork. I'm from the Western Herald. We want to offer Shah £5,000 for her story. OK?
Oh, get him out of here.
All right, I'm going. Just trying to do my job. Could be talking a major story here. When you get your memory back, give me a call, we'll talk. Could be sitting on a fortune.
If you don't stop pestering her, I'll have you done for harassment.
All right. Just wanted to make sure she got the message.
Are you happy to leave Shah and Steve on their own?
They won't be on their own. We're having them followed. I just want us to think we believe in her story. See if she tries to contact anyone.
So who are the police then?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, come on.
No, I'm not telling you.
I'm not telling you my latest theory, then.
That's because you haven't got one.
Look, it can't have been lightning, can it? I mean, the chances are infinite. They're very minute. So it must have been vandalism. And if it was vandalism, then I am covered. Look, the police think so. They've even given me a crime number and everything.
Sorry, sir. You don't mind telling me what you're doing here?
Masters, Harvey Masters. I'm a freelance multimedia consultant.
Well, I'm afraid, Mr. Masters, we've already had the photo call.
For what it's worth. If you want to get to the Asian population, help find out who Shah really is, then I'm your man.
I'm not stupid, Mr. Masters. I did invite the Asian media as well.
Well, in this country, yes, but my company covers the whole of Asia.
What's your company called?
Asian Multimedia.
Never heard of them.
You won't have. We're based in Hong Kong. Listen, if nobody's come forward for Shah or reported her lost, it's entirely possible that her family lives in Asia. I can syndicate her story right across the Asian media worldwide. TV, radio, papers. That way you might get a proper response to your appeal.
Great. Do it. But I would appreciate it if you left her alone.
I just need a 2-minute interview. I can set a studio up at my hotel, and, Mum, I'll be out of your hair in no time.
No, I actually think you've got enough of a story to be getting on with, Mr. Masters.
I'll be staying at the Royal. You've probably got a day before the story goes cold. Remember, 10,000 as long as you talk to nobody but me. You've got witnesses now. That's a verbal contract. I'll be in touch.
Well, pushy. Good looking, eh? Yeah, I suppose, if you like that tall, handsome, rugged sort of look.
Why is he offering you £10,000?
For my story.
You haven't got a story, you've got amnesia.
Well, he seems to think I have. He said 10 grand was just for starters. There could be a film in it when they find out who I really am.
It's just spinning you a line, Shah. They're all the same.
Even so, if it's true, can I accept the money?
Well, once we find you a real name to police check, we'll talk about it. I'm off.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Mel?
I'm too busy, George.
You'll have to help, Mike. Come on.
Oh, thanks.
Master's bloke's a bit of a flash git, isn't he?
Look, he's the harbour master. He knows about these things.
What do I know about?
Well, nobody else was hit by lightning, were they? It must have been vandalism. Would you tell this man, Mike, please?
He was nice, actually. Asked me out on a date as well.
He's just taking advantage of you while you're vulnerable. You want to watch out for people like that, Shah. They're all over you like a rash, and then they drop you as soon as they get what they want. And you won't see a penny.
Yeah, you'd be right. It's a bit scary.
Still, you'll protect me.
I suggest you advise him to
Won't you?
What do you mean you're going to cancel my insurance? Listen, you're going to hear from my solicitor about this. Don't walk away.
Dad! I told you not to try it on. His insurance kicks on. I'm stupid.
Yes, all right, I know. I've got to try something, haven't I? I'm not covered for acts of God, am I?
Oh. Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right. I'm going to have to see my solicitor now. If I can't get the insurance to pay for this, it's going to cost an absolute fortune. These windows are £400. That's without fitting.
You could fit it yourself. That'd save a few quid.
That's a good idea, isn't it? Would you help me?
I would, but I'm supposed to look after Charlotte for Melanie.
Mike.
So did the boat bring back any memories?
Not really. But Shah was saying she'd quite like to look round the Asian areas of London, see if anything jogs her memory. I thought as it's Saturday tomorrow, maybe you and Steve could take her up there.
Sounds great.
Steve, what your dad could do with a hand? Why do you want me out of the way?
Because if she is a decoy, I need to be here.
Well, what's happening here?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, come on, you can tell me.
Oh, my governor had the boat checked out this morning. He found the dead Russian man's passport.
So who was he?
Alexander Zimakov. Deported last year. Looks like he was trying to come in via the back door.
Right, so how's Shah involved? She's a bit young to be in charge.
Precisely. That's why I need to find out who she's working with.
I get tucked out of the way and you get all the glory.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, thank you.
Nothing personal, Mike.
So how comes it feels like it is?
Well, there's just been a few comments about me working with you, that's all. My governor now reckons this could be a biggie, so he wants me off down in London. So I told him that the Marine Police section were insisting that you stick with Shah. You don't mind that, do you, Mike?
No, anything for you, Mel.
All right, how are you doing? Aren't you under some sort of professional obligation to tell George about this place?
Caveat emptor, old son. Buyer beware. Well, if George has a search done, he'll find out the truth. If he doesn't, I'll get the Beach Hut Cafe off my hands.
100 quid says you can't sell it to him.
Are you sure? After all, I am the man who sold you the Torland estate.
Yeah, well, it was 4 in the morning and I was drunk. Anyway, it's still a better deal than old George is going to get if he takes that dump off you.
George! Lovely to see you. What are you doing here?
Simon's taking me up to the Torland Point chalets. I've just bought them off him.
You always said they were too remote. Nobody wants to stay all the way out there nowadays.
I'm taking it up market. Remote, exclusive. It's all arranged.
Listen, George, I've just been clearing out a lot of my smaller properties, so I'm willing to let you have the beach out here for a stray £1,000.
Well, you wanted 5 at the beginning of the summer.
Well, I'm in a good mood. But it's £1,000 by Monday and not at all.
Do you really think I don't know what you're up to, Phelps? He's put you up to this, hasn't he? It's far too late to make any kind of profit this time of the year. He thinks I'll overstretch myself with 2 cafes and he can buy me out of my place.
It's nothing of the sort, George.
He's always sniffing around my cafe, you know. Well, I'll tell you, I'm not as green as I'm cabbage looking. You can keep the beach cafe and I'll stick to my place.
You set me up. You knew you'd think you were up to no good.
It was £100, wasn't it?
Well, at least I get the last laugh with you.
What's all this?
Paperwork from the Torland estate.
Eh? Well, there's dozens of leases here.
Oh, sorry, didn't I mention it? Old man Torland owned bits all over the place. All totally unprofitable, of course. Look at this. You even own Clifftop Farm.
That sounds familiar. Is it worth anything?
Well, hardly. Fell into the sea about 10 years ago. Enjoy.
Oi! And you owe me 100 quid.
I really feel like I'm being stared at.
Yeah, well, I think you're in every Asian paper going.
Famous show. Made the most of it.
Does anything look familiar then?
Nothing, sorry. I got a splitting headache from all the noise, though. Can I have a sip of your water, Steve?
Yeah.
Cheers. Look, can we stop for a cup of tea or something? I really need to sit down.
This thing?
Yeah, great.
Right, what do you want?
Cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Yeah, 2 coffees and a tea, please.
Please, take a seat. I will bring them over. Excuse me for asking, but isn't that the amnesia girl that's been in all the papers?
Yeah, we're trying to see if she can remember anything around here.
Oh, I see.
Can I have a look at your paper?
Yes, of course.
Seen this? There you go.
Oh, no. What's it say?
Hello? Hold on. Hey.
Mike, it's Melanie. Are you on your own?
No, I'm in Southall High Street. Yeah, a bit hard to be on your own.
What I mean is, are you far enough away from Shah to talk?
Yeah, why? What's happened?
We've just had a positive ID from the photo call. Turns out her real name is Rina Hashani. And the reason nobody from her family has come forward to collect her is because most of them are in prison.
Yeah, what for? What did she do?
Running an illegal immigrant network, sort of a family business.
Oh, yeah, right, so what happens now?
Well, first of all, make contact with the 2 police officers.
Yeah, that's all very well. What exactly do these police officers look like?
The one in charge is dressed as a motorbike courier. Can you see her?
Yeah, I got her. Yeah, OK, thanks.
Good.
Look, I was sort of wondering if, when all this is over, maybe we could go out sometime.
Oh, Steve, that's a lovely idea. Of course, I might not actually live near you. Well, I could be from anywhere.
I don't mind travelling.
I'm just going to pop something.
Cheers.
Where's she gone, Steve?
To the toilet.
Which way?
That way. What? Mike? What's going on?
Now, those 2 people are police officers. They're trying to arrest the girl we're with. Her real name is Rina Hashani. Most of her family are in prison for the same thing. You better find her, Steve.
Yeah, I'll wait here. If she turns up for a cuppa, I'll chain her to the table.
Hi.
Hi. Rina.
You know then?
Yeah. Thanks for making me look like a complete plonker.
Look, Steve, I don't know what they've told you, but I was running away from an arranged marriage. No, you don't know what it's like. In my family, when you...
Come on. Your entire family's in prison. Don't tell me any more lies.
I really like you, Steve.
Thanks.
No, I mean it. Really. Let me get away, please. If you think I could ever fancy a little nobody like you, you must be out of your tiny mind. When my brothers hear about you, man, you are dead. Do you hear? Dead!
She all right?
I think so. She's always like this at night, and then she's fine in the morning.
Well, maybe we should get her some water, wake her up or something.
Yeah, maybe. Shah, wake up.
You all right? You sound like you're having a nightmare.
My whole life's a nightmare.
Well, you could tell us about it if you want.
If you think you're getting anything out of me, you'll be very disappointed. Right, Steve? Can we stop? I need to get some fresh air.
You're all right. Don't ask me to let off the cuffs.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
saying that you're breaking up. So no one's heard of him at all? All right. Yeah, thanks.
Ah, here you both are.
Yeah, not for long. We've got a regatta to look after.
No, you haven't. I just found out what's wrong with Shah.
Really?
Well, what's up with him?
Suspected TB. That's probably what the Russian guy.
Oh, great.
Oh, of course. That's why we're still on board. They offloaded the immigrants, and they were going to dump his body at sea on the way back.
Well done, Sherlock. So I think we should all go down the hospital. They want to check anyone who's been in close contact with Shah.
How close?
It's just a precaution.
Yeah, I know, but how close is close, Mel?
Well, how close did you get?
She kissed me.
On the cheek or the mouth?
The mouth. I didn't ask her to.
No, I suppose she threw herself at you.
Yeah, she did, actually. Fantastic. Not only does she make me look like a pillock, she gives me a killer disease as well.
And you?
Hey, I never went near her. Did you get anywhere yesterday?
No, it's taken forever. I'm not even sure we're right about the immigrants.
So if I've got another theory, you might want to hear it.
Yeah, go on.
Well, maybe nothing, but it's still a bit odd.
Mike, just tell me.
Well, thank you. I don't think that Harvey Masters bloke was a journalist.
Who?
You know, the one who was talking to Shah in George's cat.
Oh, him? Yeah, he's still around. I saw him coming out of the Royal Hotel earlier on.
Did you? Well, you might want to pick him up now.
Why?
Well, I found a couple of the Asian papers and they'd never heard of him.
But he was from Hong Kong.
Yeah, but they've not heard of him there either.
Have you been ringing Hong Kong?
I've got an old oppo who works in the Navy press office. He couldn't trace a Harvey Masters or Asia Multimedia.
I see.
Yeah, it's what he said to Shah, £10,000 if she didn't speak to anybody but him.
Money for keeping her mouth shut.
He's doing a deal with her for taking the rap.
Someone's brain's been working overtime.
Oh, go on. Tell me you've already thought of it.
I will have by the time I get back to the station.
Are you sure he's staying here?
Of course I am. Don't talk to me.
Hello, you two. What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just hanging about.
Oh.
Did you sort out your insurance for the repairs?
Yeah. My solicitor reckons that if the insurance doesn't pay up, then the landlord's liable. So I'm covered either way. Oh, by the way, I'm having a bit of a bash tonight at my place. Just a few friends and helpers and that. Fancy coming along?
Oh, yeah, love to.
About you, Melanie?
They should be working.
Oh. If you change your mind, you know where I am.
How did you know I was working?
You're always working these days, Mel.
Yeah, I suppose I am.
Anybody special in your life at the moment?
Yeah, there is.
Anyone I know?
Harvey Masters. Sierra Oscar to all units, stand by. Sierra Oscar to all units. Suspect has arrived at front entrance. All units, go.
Anything else I can do?
Harvey Masters is a false name, but he stopped talking.
What about Shah?
The same. But the immigrant we picked up is talking via a translator.
And where's he from?
Kosovo, but he's got TB as well. Been travelling ages.
How come?
Because halfway through the journey, most of Shah's family were arrested. The rest of them went into hiding while she thought out a new route. And when they finally did land here, Harvey made the relatives pay again before he released them.
Oh, nice man.
Nice woman.
So how many are left in hiding?
Oh, about 5. If we don't get to them soon, they could die. The Albanian was blindfolded, but he did say he could hear the sea. So tomorrow I'm going to have the coastline searched either side of Bridhaven.
Yeah, well, I'd offer to help, but I hate to compromise your independence.
Oh, too late now.
Does that mean we can be seen together in public again?
Why?
Well, I thought we might go to George's party for half an hour.
Oh, yeah, I'm up for that.
Well, you can't go anywhere.
Who says? I've been discharged until they get our test results back.
Then why are we still here?
I've got to meet one of the nurses. This finishes at 10.
have a drink?
Hey, you came. My Mel, there you go. Drink for you. What do you think?
It's all back to normal.
Yeah.
Evening, George.
Who invited you?
I did. Heard you're having a party. Wondered if you'd asked the landlord's permission.
I don't need to.
You do know I'm the landlord.
Since when?
Since I discovered that this place is a sublet of the Torland Point estate. I don't need to buy your lease, George. I already own the place.
Really? Well, in that case, I think you should read the small print, whereby it states that as a landlord, you're responsible for all the outside repairs, meaning the emergency boarding up and the new window. So you owe yourself £1,000 and me 600. Have a drink, landlord.
You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. There we go.
Hey, why is it sad, George? You got the window paid for, didn't you?
No consolation having Simpson as your landlord. Hey, do you think I can make a go at that beach hut cafe?
Well, not the one on Langley Point.
Yeah, why?
But that beach has been closed to the public since last week. The cliff's unstable. Don't you read the paper?
Well, I was up there yesterday with Simpson and that Simon Phelps.
Well, there's a great big sign up. Didn't you see it?
No, I mean, there was people running about and everything.
Well, there shouldn't be. I'll get the council to get a proper barrier put up.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure I saw that journalist down there with some of his mates.
I'm not the one who's pestering Shah.
Yeah. I thought it was a bit funny at the time of being down there.
Excuse me.
I know I didn't see that sign. Simpson?
Oh, don't start, George. I've been talking to my lawyer. It appears that you were right about the repair charges. Here's a cheque. It also appears that you should have had first option on the lease. So, the place is still yours, if you want it.
Of course I want it.
Good. Then you won't be wanting that then, will you? Welcome back.
Right. I'll stay here. You go in.
What?
I thought you wanted to do it on your own.
Oh, come on. Check that one.
Mel?
Oh, my God.
Where the hell have you been, Harvey? How long does it take to drop somebody off at a flaming hotel? If it wasn't for the money, I'd let this lot rot.
Adam, isn't it? Detective Constable Rush.
It's over!
No way, pal.
Enough.
Are you all right?
Never better.
So what's the grin for?
You thought I'd hurt myself then, didn't you?
Yeah, don't
A little
laugh.
bit concerned, were you?
No, I was only concerned how I was going to explain a dead civilian.
Oh.
No, I was. I didn't want to lose my partner.
And I thought you wanted to go it alone.
No. I think we make a pretty good team.